And we're live.
We're live. Hi, I'm Sapphy.
And I'm Mystic, sorry.
What did you just... What?
When I clicked from OBS over to the game, everyone pulled out their guns because...
Oh. It's the rootinest, tootinest citadel out there.
How do we holster? There we go, H. Okay. Everyone
go.
put your guns away. Right, we were going to go turn in our stuff to Helena Blake last time. Our patrons did vote.
Yes.
By the way, patrons, if you want to support this, make votes. If you want to vote for what we're doing, choices we're going to have and stuff, you can do that over on patreon.com/loretogether. You also get early access to episodes, which our latest episode is currently available for patrons.
Woohoo!
It'll be available for everyone else on Saturday.
Yes. Good evening, Everett, and generally gals. Luckily, it's an open carry citadel.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, man. I always love playing this game with you guys. I feel like we have some of the wittiest fans. I appreciate it.
All right, we got a couple things to do. We can do Fist's office. We have to go talk to... Let's go to Fist's office, which is...
Fist's office sounds like you're going to a gym and you're talking to the manager.
Yeah, let me go talk to Fist if you can use the weights today, okay?
Is he next to Hans and Franz?
We are going to pump you up.
So
I only know that from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I only know that from Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Everett goes, was that a parking meter? On the Citadel? No, the Citadel lives in a utopian future where there is no driving culture whatsoever.
I find that hard to believe.
I lie. There's totally flying cars. I'm lying. But the parking situation seems to be not as bad as it is, at least where we live. Where we are just finally deciding to have not have mandates for...
this locker is still open from, like, episode 2.
Oh, that's so funny. Our city is finally deciding that maybe we shouldn't have mandates for specific parking with new developments, which is ridiculous because Chicago is landlocked. Why would you do that? But I digress. I'm a hippie. I'm a hippie who wants to go to space.
Space!
We've been in good moods. We've been jokey, Mystic and I, around the house, basically referencing memes in hopes that little buddy will pick them up. And Mystic made a face, and I was like, "What?"
So, in order to hear you, I have my headphones on in one ear, and when I turn the corner, all the music stopped. Like, it doesn't reverb off of the wall to Loreno's right. Oh. It's only coming from the left. It's the weirdest thing.
Everett goes, TOS has something to say about that. Hippies in space? Yeah, they do. But if it's in the original series, it's that you're all going to be in a cult and you're going to eat acidic fruit and die.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space! Yeah.
Guys, that's so good. Generally goes, I used to watch SNL on Comedy Central before it had original programming. I saw those famous parodies.
Hi, Chorbin. I didn't know you were right past this door. I guess we'll do this right now.
Oh, cool.
This was Jalid asked us to look into Chorbin trying to kill him. So I guess we're doing that.
Yeah, we're doing that now.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorbin.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jaleed's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jaleed already stole.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
Really want that paragon, but he makes a great point. Like, science fan Mystic is like, scanning the keepers doesn't hurt them, so why not? Like,
Did they consent to that?
are the keepers sentient would be an episode. We don't know.
I mean, like, it's different. Here's the thing, though. Like, if you've been abused generationally to not be sentient anymore. The Mystic's face, guys. You're missing all of this great video content that will never exist.
Yeah, our default is always go with the paragon option, isn't it?
It is.
Okay.
Just so you know, Everett says, for that TOS episode, mentions, like, I actually think that episode is somewhat better than its reputation implies. I would agree. I just like making fun of it because it was definitely leaning into hippie culture.
Yeah.
I'm not breaking regulations for you or your research. Return what you stole or I'll have you arrested.
All right. You don't need to ask twice. Well then, no more scanning. I promise. Of course, Jaleed still has the initial data, and I doubt he's planning to return it.
I'll deal with Jaleed.
So long, Commander.
All right. So,
Can I has upgrade now? Game, I am disappointed.
why can't we upgrade our charm? We have charmed the pants off of everybody. We're already halfway to charming the pants off Liara, guys. Like, come on!
Probably should talk to her at some point again.
We should talk to our somewhat girlfriend again.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me? There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And your grace and skill have inspired a whole legion of admirers, too. Hey, can I get your picture?
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
Are you kidding? Nobody will believe that I talked with the beautiful Commander Shepard unless I get a picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Uh-huh.
General just goes, oh boy, I'm a propaganda piece.
Yeah.
This isn't a proof of purchase.
It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you when I bought it.
Wait.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this still doesn't prove that you purchased that item from my store.
But I didn't buy anything else here.
How do I know that? If you don't have the proof of purchase, I can't help you.
But
Sorry.
This is an ongoing saga in the whole trilogy.
It really is, guys. Everett goes, I think hippies has a pretty transcultural worldview. I wouldn't be surprised if there are a few in space a couple hundred years. I would agree. And there'd probably be some, like, divisiveness of, like, should you terraform a planet with no ecosystem of its own or life of its own and stuff like that.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Is Emily Wong played by Kimberly Brooks?
Maybe?
Something about the way she said discs kind of just rang the way like Kimberly Brooks plays Ashley. I don't know.
Ever goes, what did she give you?
Credits.
Credits. So it's probably on some sort of chip or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. We want our charm up, sir.
Trying to figure out where else we have to go. Jalid is...
Also, a dress with cutouts like that would have to be so hard to put on the regular. It's got to be tailored just right. You can't just like go to Ross Dress for Less and get one of those with kinds of cutouts.
It's probably printed. Like you put your body measurements in and it prints it out or something.
Coming up
Oh
in
yeah,
the
I'd be
report
cool with
later
that.
today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel.
That was fast.
Covers a full-blown crime syndicate.
It's the large machine models. It's the large learning model machines, yeah. Ever goes, did you get charm points for posing for that photograph?
Yeah, we got 8 for that, I think.
Heck yeah, we should get charm for posing with that
Well.
photograph. Especially since the glitch was Werner's always a jerk regardless in the second one.
Shh.
We kind of ran with it.
No, where is... Shepard, you ran like 20 feet. What the heck?
Got lost 20 feet.
Dang it. Like, I can run up 2 flights of stairs. I'm not wearing armor, though, so...
Ever goes, you should do a couple of ribbon cuttings.
Of what?
Ribbon cuttings.
Hello again.
Wait until next game.
Did you have any luck
Yeah.
finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I can't let this continue any further. I'm reporting what you did.
But I can't. What will happen to the data when I'm gone? Who will carry on our research?
You should have thought of that sooner.
But this data could be used to unravel all the secrets of the Keepers. Think what we could learn about the Citadel.
Tell me more about this data.
Well, it's still very preliminary, but our initial scans suggest the Keepers are as old as the Citadel itself. We might learn how the Citadel was built, or why the Keepers always rearrange things. The possibilities are limitless.
I love how the thing here is not you stole the tech.
Yeah.
Like, that's not... The argument is you stole the tech. Do it legally. It's not discussing about experimenting on the Keepers. Because I think BioWare goes with the idea of the Keepers either are not sentient or do not care.
I personally think philosophically that's still a fraught concept.
I understand. But we have to work within the limitations of the game.
No, I get that we're working within the limitations of the game in this moment. But I personally think that now that we know this is also operating on knowing the truth from all the games and what
That's
probably what the Keepers are. So that's different. When we were operating,
do you know more than I do? Never mind. Let's not talk about kill spoil stuff. But
I'll explain it to you after the live stream. Yeah.
If it's that important, then take it back to the people it belongs to.
I suppose I should. All right, I'll take it back and continue work on it there. Thank you for not turning me in. I'll make the most of this second chance.
Was that token?
Fine, good, whatever.
Have a nice day, Jalid.
Commander? Would you be interested in helping me study the Keepers?
What do you need me to do?
Just take this scanner. Every time you see a Keeper, scan it. Whenever you get a unique scan, I'll reimburse you. That's it. Good luck, and so long.
And now we have a mission that
So,
I feel is
We're not going
morally
to scan the
dubious,
keepers.
but-
Now we're going to scan the keeper.
Right. Like we've wavered back and forth. I don't think BioWare had decided exactly what was going on beforehand.
No, they did not.
So,
But yay!
yes! Yes! Yes!
All right, now we can be
That's
now
amazing.
now we can actually level up again. Let's see.
Guys, we have full charm. It took us 15 episodes, 1 hour apiece, but we did it.
About 1 hour.
About 1 hour apiece. That was probably total more like 17, 18 hours, but you know. Maybe closer to 20. I don't know. Still, it took us a while. Ever goes. I'm fascinated by that flashing light in lieu of lip movement.
Oh. Yeah.
I guess they want to indicate that they're speaking in some way or another.
Yeah.
And that makes sense because if you're, I mean, even with, I think it's just to make up for the fact that you can't see facial.
Yeah, it's like how Tali also has the
She has the light too.
blinky light.
And it makes sense because as a Quarian or as I was about to say Bolian, and that is not what I mean to say. I'm getting my universes mixed up.
Volus.
As a Volus. As a what? I'm getting everything mixed up. As a Quarian or a Volus, you probably would be in those suits merely for your benefit to interact with other races, but you'd still want to know when each other is talking. And even with the Quarians, they have to wear those suits around each other all the time, so they have to make up for the fact that they don't have facial, like they don't have expressions that they can easily share.
Oh, let's
So,
go take care of that really quick.
Everett goes, it could also just have closed caption feed running across its face.
I think we're almost done with our side quest so far, though.
That thing, it looks like a parking meter. What is it? I don't think he's talking about the hammer. But if you go back, are you talking about the quick travel thing that essentially calls a little car to where you are and then you ride it to the other part of the Citadel? So the part you interacted with in order to say that you were going to which part of the Citadel?
No, sorry, I'm confused because our quest literally says, inform the CSEC officer in the Presidium that the Hanner will no longer be preaching there. And I do not see him.
I thought they were closer to the wall.
Here's the Hanner.
No, I thought I don't know. Everett asks if it's like a turbo lift. It's more like calling a cab. It's more like
Yeah, you're getting in this thing,
yeah, it's a little shuttle.
which size-wise does not make sense.
No, it does not. To have all three of you in there. That's a great way to get close with somebody real quick.
Where is?
I guess we're all holding hands.
The officer has left, and this one is free to share the glory
Oh.
of the Enkindlers. This one offers its appreciation.
Happy to help.
This one has little money, but it can offer this. Now finally, this one can continue sharing the truth unimpeded.
I don't remember we made that choice, but okay.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like that might be a glitch.
is our quest done? Yes. So I don't care.
Yeah, there we go. Ever goes, I guess the designers skimped out on a cutscene in between a departure and arrival. Yeah, they did that for all of the games too, if I remember.
For
when you're going to and coming from.
But in the second game, at least, when you call the car, you get a little, like, the loading screen shows the car landing. Like
that's true.
Yeah.
The loading screen did have some animations. I forgot.
And during certain missions, you do get to see the car and stuff because it is important.
Yeah.
So.
Ever goes, it's weird that the game indicates a complete conversation, but having the other person just disappear.
In entertainment news, Francis Kidd has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kit claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
This will also be a continuing saga.
This is, I mean, it really pays off in Mass Effect 3, guys. It's the best.
I think we're done. We just gotta go talk to Helena Blake.
Has reportedly been destroyed. The exact cause is currently unknown. Given the research conducted on Noveria, many are blaming the destruction on an experiment gone awry. Administrator Anoleus currently faces criminal charges as a result of the disaster, although the nature of the charges remains unclear.
Where is Helena Blake? Fortuna System and the Horsehead Nebula.
Everett goes, there's a big payoff for the community theater subplot. Oh my gosh, yes, guys. There's so many like little fan things that BioWare was like, you know what? That's what we're gonna reward. And that was rewarded better than the original ending they intended for Mass Effect 3. Generally goes, who did Hamlet better? Klingons or Elcor? No. You know who does the best Christmas Carol is Klingons. I'm sorry. That I will fall on that sword. Christmas Carol in full Klingon with Klingon culture values is one of my favorite holiday plays to go see now.
I'm gonna go check on Bay.
Why are you walking towards Cade? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, don't get the Bay.
Caden is not Bay.
He is not Bay. He's. I guess you're there.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Nothing new.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I should go.
Oh yeah, we got nothing.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Headcanon is that it's like little side talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Generality goes, I get the feeling from the way you're standing directly behind me that you want to talk to me. Oh, look, he's there. My first playthrough, I romance Caden. But I like a tragic magic boy. Let's be perfectly honest.
I'm just quickly running through everybody to see if anybody has anything to say. I don't think they will.
No, because we've only done side missions.
Yeah, we still have to figure out Holly's side mission. Can you look that up?
What's it called? Do you know?
No. She just mentioned she needs Geth data, so.
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
None of that is new.
I should go.
See you later.
Yeah, I think after Helena Blake, we're going to have no choice but Pharos or Vermeer. And Pharos was probably the better option to start with. Very did Rex's.
Never a dull moment with you, Shepard.
You ever go on any missions like ours
So
before?
wait.
Saving the galaxy
Did
from
we give
certain destruction? No. But I've had my share of adventures.
Do you remember any that stick out?
A few. I remember one time I was hired by a Volus diplomat. What an ass.
I guess even politicians have need of mercs from time to time, huh?
Time to time. If it wasn't for politicians, I'd be out of work. They're always looking for ways to get ahead. This one was no different. He wanted me to erase his past. Get rid of an old friend who knew too much. Huh. His old friend turned out to be an Asari commando.
I can see why that might give you pause.
What? No. Alina and I were old friends. Sort of. We met when we were both contracted to kill the same Turian. Neither of us wanted the other one to get him first. We spent more time fighting each other than tracking that Turian.
An Asari commando mercenary. That's unusual, isn't it?
I wouldn't say it's unusual. Mercs come in all shapes. Anyway, when I told Alina about the diplomat's contract, she and I had a good laugh about it.
So what'd you do?
Well, I wasn't going to lose the contract, but I respected Alina. In the end, I let her pick the location where we'd fight. She chose some old Solarian space station overrun with mercs and smugglers. That way we didn't have to worry about hurting any innocent bystanders. She always was a bit of a softie.
What happened on the station?
What didn't happen? For 2 days I chased her through that station. Used my entire store of ammunition. Had to kill a bunch of mercs and use their crap weapons. By the 3rd day, the station was barely holding together. The mercs were dead or gone. Life support was failing. But I had her. She'd locked herself in the med labs. She was trying to patch herself up. Damn tough, that one. Then just when I thought I had her, the station's core went critical. Barely made it back to my ship in time.
I assume the Asari commando didn't make it.
I watched the station from a distance. I never saw her leave. And when that place blew, there was nothing left larger than a Turian's right nut. So I headed back to the diplomat to give him the good news and collect my pay. But before I got halfway there, Alina sent me a message. Better luck next time. Now, I'm not superstitious, but if someone can survive that, well, they deserve to live. At least for a bit longer.
What about the diplomat? He wanted her dead.
I told him the truth. Alina was still alive and she was really pissed. I told him if he wanted to live, he'd need me around to protect him.
You're smarter than you look, Rex.
He kept me on as his personal guard until he died. Natural causes. Easiest job I've ever had. A little boring, but credits are credits.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
So the prerequisite to do that is the UNC Geth Incursions mission. Do we have that?
No.
Let me...
Any chat discussions?
I'm sorry, I was looking at the thing for a bit. Sorry, guys. Everett goes, that what? Almost contained emotion. Have one thinks goes, how romantic. And you know what? Yeah, that's like the best love story I've heard.
Bear and Twilight.
Yeah. Token goes, spoilers to Roy. Everett goes, according to Star Wars 9, she's definitely still alive. Token goes, spoilers, Turian testicles are the size of bowling balls.
Ooh.
No, I really hope not. God, my poor cannon shepherd. That's just no. Everett goes, he gets bored?
I mean, he wants to fight. You're just guarding
Yeah.
a diplomat.
So...
All right, so we have to get UNC Geth incursions.
Prerequisite, you gotta do...
Where do we have to go to get that, or is it not time yet?
It's not time yet according to plot.
Okay. All right.
Commander, I wanted to thank you
What for, Garrus?
for everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. Thanks, Commander.
You're welcome, Garrus.
Okay.
That was awkward.
It's Garrus. Of course it's awkward.
What are you trying to say about my taste in romance? What are you trying to say about you, Mystic?
Oh, I'm pretty awkward.
Okay.
All right, it doesn't go up all the way. That's in the second game.
Well, it's a different ship in the second. Well, ooh. Oh man, I'm so used to saying everything because in this household, our whole life has been Mass Effect. Like, our relationship started with
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect, really.
We were going to... I don't remember.
Boop, 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 boop,
Where
boop,
are we
boop,
going?
boop.
Horsehead Nebbers, Fortuna. That's right. Should we go land at Pharos at least, patrons?
Hey, patrons. Land Pharaohs. I will also look at suggestions from other people, but I think we only have.
Yeah, the only other thing we have is Vermeer, and Vermeer kind of makes a ramping action. Like it's a ramp. It's ramping stakes and everything, so it kind of feels weird to go into there and then do Pharos.
No, we want to do Pharos first. And Pharos is really cool and creepy, so I would say that's what we should do, but let's hear what the chat has to say.
Lots of surveys.
Well, Token goes Pharos.
Token is not a patron, but I appreciate the enthusiasm.
I agree with Token.
I do too. Sorry, we just have to give patrons the extra point. We didn't really do much with Garrus and Tali, so...
Yeah. It generally goes, what was the question? My internet timed out. Generality, do we want to land on Pharos tonight?
Yeah, do we want to start that whole thing? Because
there's
there's not a lot else for us to do right
Everett
now.
will be agnostic, which makes sense for Everett.
Yeah. Engineering outposts, anomaly.
Who's ready to drive the Mako on some rocky ground once again? All right.
That didn't work. What? So that's weird. So forward and back changes based on camera, not on the way the vehicle's facing. It's a little weird at times.
I've never had fun driving the Mako. Ever goes, that landing animation is so brutal. I agree. It's pretty rough.
Alright, clearly this is not working. Let's take it down.
That is me half the time when I'm walking on mountains in Skyrim. I'm like, well, let me walk up this far. Why can't I walk up any farther?
You need a horse. They can climb 90 degrees.
That's not even true in real life.
It's not true in real life. It's true in Skyrim.
Generally goes, every time you get stuck on a cliff, I'm like, you should have brought a horse. Ninja.
This feels like Threshamar country.
Now free to move about the makeup. Token says Mako is greater than Hammerhead. Yeah, I said it.
What's the one from Andromeda?
So brave.
Because that's my favorite one.
That one was pretty good. That one was easy to navigate. I forget though. I should play Andromeda again. And not romance Liam.
I like Liam, not as a romance.
No, he's a cool dude, but
I romance Vetra myself. But.
Yes, the Xenophile.
Xenophile Shep is best Shep. You get all the best options.
Well, that's Ryder we're talking about now.
Yeah, that's true. But Xenophile BioWare protag is best because you get the best romance options no matter what game series
If
it
you
is.
do the non-human option and the romances for BioWare games, you get the best options. Even when they insist that they were not writing for that to be the best option. Because they keep telling me, oh, we wrote Dragon Age Inquisition thinking that the main character would usually be a human fighter. And I'm like, you're a dirty liar. You're absolutely a dirty liar.
It's such a trope in the Dragon Age Let's Play community that you just play a female elf mage.
And you get the best game. You get the best... Guys, it's just the way it is. You get the best game. They keep acting like they've made it for, like, the average bro. Which, P.S., by the way, not possible in Dragon Age 2.
True.
But...
Mage is a good one for Dragon Age.
No, I don't know. I would not say so. I would say that's the one where you definitely want to do either fighter or rogue.
Yeah.
Mage, definitely for Inquisition.
It's funny. I realize that Dragon Age 2 is better if with fighter or rogue because then you have a lot more flexibility in your story and you have a lot more stakes in your story because you have family who's involved.
Yeah.
But my initial reaction was like, oh, if I pick a mage, I'm stuck with Carver.
You are definitely stuck with Carver. I've played that before. I was not cool with it.
Oh, my helmet just popped off. Okay.
Boop. It just is an automatic recognition of the atmosphere. My suggestion would be BioWare. So Dragon Age Origins, what I was doing with my Let's Play that I have to get back to, and I'm horrible and I'm sorry about it, patrons. I'm really sorry. But you did dwarf for Origins, so you're either going to be fighter or rogue. Then you do either fighter or rogue in Dragon Age 2 because then you get Bethany, who's the easier character to get along with.
And then you do female elf mage.
You do female elf mage
in Inquisition.
I wouldn't even necessarily say you need to do the romance that's required to be a female elf mage in Inquisition. I would just say being an elf mage in Inquisition is a big deal. I
like playing a Kunari. Anyway.
Kunari. Oh, yeah, or play a Kunari.
Let me open the door.
Romance Freddie Prinze Jr. My junior high self would be so happy.
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude.
You are just
With my
armed.
former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
I killed them because they deserved it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
And this is why you level up Paragon.
Everett goes, cut to guy from Galaxy Quest. Is there air? I love that movie.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
And we dealt with that peacefully. Yay!
Which is why you level up your charm.
Level up your charm. Charm the guns off of them.
All right, land at Pharos. Is that what we're doing?
Yes. General did not vote, but I'm gonna make an executive decision and say yes, we're gonna land at Pharos. You'll be mad at me later. I'm sorry. I don't see anything else that really makes sense for us to do anyway.
I mean, we could literally go to the Citadel and walk around looking for stuff, but that is. Oops. We can do that off camera. We can look through the book and see if there's anything we missed, but
yeah,
we have time. Not Novaria.
Everett goes, do you have an opinion about the Riddick series? It reminds me of Mass Effect somewhat. I would need to know more than the first two movies, because Pitch Black I thought was a perfect sci-fi horror concept. I loved it. I loved how campy it was. That's one of my first Vin Diesel movie. Vin Diesel is amazing. In my opinion, I really like his acting. I have not watched the Fast and Furious series, even though I hear that it's fantastic.
Who are we taking with us?
Who are we taking with us to Pharos? I don't know. Would it make sense to take Liara?
I have no. I don't know who the best. I don't know what the best group makeup for this one is.
Yeah, I don't either.
I like Pharos. It's just not the one that sticks out in my brain like the other ones do.
Really?
Yeah.
Novaria is the one I always forget.
I always forget Pharos. I remember Novaria. Definitely remember Vermeer. Definitely remember
yes.
Therum. I almost never remember Pharos. Even though I love the characters here and I love the voice actors we're gonna hear. Like,
yeah, you're
gonna hear Armin Shimmerman.
Yeah, that's right.
So.
Armin Shimmerman, one of our fave dudes.
Team Human, Team Biotic, like go Biotic go.
I mean, that'd be formidable for sure. Team Lady Death? No combat strength. Oh my god.
I mean, we can just make stuff explode.
I mean, I'm always in favor of Team Lady Death. Team Alien Lady Death. Not Team Xenophobe Lady Death.
Yeah, see, even the game doesn't want me to pick her. Yes, I know, I have two people already.
Okay, come on. Come on, that was too easy.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
God, Biotics gets so much cooler in the second game.
So much cooler. I'm glad that they figured that out by then.
Let's see. Nope. They are. Nope.
Excuse me if I yawned into the microphone there, guys.
We saw your ship. Fidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who's Fidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Whoa!
Oh! I forgot that happened. How many named NPCs have died for the sake of shock value in this game? Imagine there's like in some universes there's a literally a non-profit called Victims of Plot, and it's the families, the surviving families of NPCs who were murdered for the sake of plot.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Generally goes, is their logo a fridge?
Who? What?
I think I missed it entirely.
Oh,
not
dang
these
it.
guys.
Oh, before we continue, hang on. Yes. I know. I know. I think I'm kitted out for... Let's see, incendiary. Yeah, that's fine, actually.
Burn, baby, burn. Just
Anti-personnel.
go
Nope.
burn.
We want...
Yeah.
Tungsten.
I like the idea in sci-fi that if you put a science word in front of it, it is suddenly sci-fi. Proton rounds.
I'm just gonna kid everyone out with stuff, actually. Probably should.
Kid everyone out. Yeah.
What is this? Polonium rounds. Fun.
Oh, ooh. Oh, that's a horrible way to go. I did some research on that for my writing. No! That jumped out of nowhere. Token, it just goes, tungsten boobs. See? Sci-fi. Now you're cooking with 1980s logic there, Token.
Hi.
To the tunnels. Make sure they're secure.
What if I find Geth there?
Are you saying you won't go?
No, I'll go.
Those Geth are bloody dangerous.
Glad to see some soldiers. Our numbers are getting thin.
Generality goes. Oh.
Die of thirst. The Geth will surely kill us all.
Generality goes, polonium rounds, that's both cruel and inefficient. I think it's supposed to be more an effect of the armor, but I agree. Like,
How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
You okay? Answer the person with the gun to your head.
The Geth are mounting another attack.
Look at all this beautiful, easy description.
How did I make that one?
Barely.
While decrypting these logs, you found something suspicious. Several months' worth of human rations were delivered to an uncharted world in the Voyager cluster. The logs aren't clear, but it appears they may have been dropped off somewhere in the Amazon system. Amazon delivers stuff. They don't...
It's the Amazon system. They bought a whole system, Mystic.
Oh, that's a depressing take.
So this was published in what year again, originally?
2007, I think.
So Amazon was only
There, dear.
doing books at this point.
My
Wait.
headaches are getting better. I just have to stop thinking about the past.
The Geth just keep coming.
Is there like an incursion I'm not seeing?
What do you mean?
There's Fidan. Okay, and there's the red dots. Okay. We'll be with you in a minute.
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Fidan is Armin Shimmerman, who played Quark on DS9.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes. I mean, Team Lady Death is living up to their name. Whoa! Look at that. Sound like old-timey sports commentators with this right now. Well, that's a knockout.
Well, that didn't do anything.
Nope.
Perimeter secured.
Think that's it. Let's see.
Allow the plot to continue, please. Thank you.
Protect the heart of the colony!
Okay. Oh, there's like 2 left.
Oh, wow. This... Okay, I think I remember this space. Yes. Whoa.
Oh.
No. That got scary real quick.
Yeah. That went really well.
We did pretty good there.
Now we can update Fidan and get a vehicle safely out of the Normandy. The Geth base is our next objective.
Alright, Shepard. Flights of stairs. You can be good?
Just get your inhaler, Shepard. Everybody has.
I took a wrong turn. Here we go. It's even
We live in the
downstairs.
future.
Come on.
Just get your inhaler.
Nope. 1 flight and a couple of feet.
That's me. That is not
The
Shepard.
tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad your colony's safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Help me find what the Geth are after and you'll all get out of here alive.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the Exogeny headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's Exogeny?
It's the company most of us worked for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to Exogeny headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak with her.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist, please speak with him.
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding a transmitter to coordinate attacks. It's not a critical threat right now, but getting rid of that transmitter will help us defend against further attacks.
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Pharos in general.
Of course, Commander.
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at Exogeny, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
How big was the original Pharos colony?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site, 200 more at my outpost. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zeus Hope.
The Normandy isn't huge, but we could airlift you out.
The Geth fighters are too dangerous, and I won't be driven off this world. It is our home. There's a chance for growth here that's simply not available on other worlds.
What else can you tell me about Exogeny?
Exogeny funded this colony. Without them, we wouldn't be stuck here.
They specialize in colonization. In return for bankrolling the colony, we work for them. Their main goal is the retrieval of valuable artifacts or resources.
Except there isn't anything here. Or if there is, we didn't find it.
I wonder if that's what the Geth are looking for.
Perhaps. As she said, we never found anything of value.
Of course, the Geth could know something we don't.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
There it goes. Is the water problem that isn't on this planet?
We need you to truck in water.
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid, maybe. Totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
Tell me about hunting Varen.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack anything, even those damn synthetics. The big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
Tell me about Zeus Hope.
The colony is growing, or it was. But you should speak with Fidan. He is our
You tell me.
Why should I speak with Fidan? Why can't you tell me?
I don't want to talk about that right now. Speak with Fidan.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here with my wife Greta, looking for adventure, a new life together. This isn't exactly what we signed up for. Of course, it would be much better without the Geth. We were really starting to enjoy the colony before they came.
I have to go.
So long, Commander.
Anything you want to check on before we end the stream?
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab Maka Doyle and May O'Connell of the last two. So
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though. Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few. Your top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. The cells just aren't compatible. If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way. Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
Tell me about the colony.
We are a small group, part of a larger colony, before the Geth attacked. You should speak to Fidan. It's his responsibility. He knows the colony best.
What do you know about this planet?
I am not the one to ask about that. Ask Fidan, or one of the others.
Tell me about yourself.
Ask Fidan.
I'd rather not. This is not the time or the place. Please, help us or don't. Otherwise, leave me to my work.
I have to go.
I can't think of another science fiction story in which a colony relied on hunting of indigenous species. There's a great book written by a woman, Sue Burke, called Semiosis. That you're not really hunting animals on that. It's interesting though. It's a good story that kind of does it.
You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
What do you know about the colony?
We just arrived a short time ago. It seemed like any other colony at first, but it's different somehow.
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain. It's kind of like... I can't describe it. You should speak with Fidan. He knows the colony better than me.
What do you do here?
I'm just watching over the ship, making sure she doesn't get any worse. If nothing else, she's good for hiding in when those Geth come over the walls.
It looks like you're monitoring something.
No, well, just ship diagnostics. It's nothing. I should get back to it, but Fidan, what's the report on... I should go.
Maybe I can help you. What are you trying to diagnose?
No, thanks, really. Now, please, I need to get back to work.
Alright, I think that's a good place to end it. We can pick up here next time.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us. So, again, patrons are listening or able to listen to our latest episode, and that will release to the public on Saturday, and we're excited to have you listen to it. In the meantime, a week from today, then will be the live stream of that. Should we say what it is?
Yeah. Sapphy's gonna be dealing with some stealth missions.
I don't know. I might talk myself out of that.
We're doing Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Yes. And then...
The week after that, we'll be doing more Pharaohs.
More Pharaohs. Who's ready for Pharaohs? I'm excited for Pharaohs.
We should ask Fidan.
Yeah, we should ask Fidan. All right.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks so much. We always appreciate hanging out with you guys. The highlight of my Thursday.
And we'll catch you guys next week.
Next week. Bye.
Bye.